Welcome to the Deadass podcast.
Three degrees of separation.
Oh, isn't it crazy how
5
that
degrees
works?
of separation?
2 degrees?
Something like that.
2 degrees of separation?
We're not smart enough for this conversation.
I can't count.
Oh, eventually. I feel like our calendars are getting busier the more we talk.
They are.
We'll have to do a cemetery. We'll have to do a cemetery
We have
tour
to
with
do
Phil
that.
Moore.
Yeah, we've got to do that. Yeah. And Korean karaoke.
Yes. Yes. So
But that can be a midnight week, a midday week.
Yeah, well, let's bring up to the pallbearers.
Yeah.
Let's just mention
Yes.
there's 2 events that we want to do before the end of the year.
Before the end of the year, yes.
And that is a Deadass cemetery tour with Phil Hoare.
Phil Hoare, yep.
And a very casual, we're going to go to the Korean restaurant and do karaoke.
Yeah. Which will most likely be a weeknight.
Yeah,
Like,
which
so
will
it won't
involve-
be carrying on. We'll just
Which will involve peer pressuring Cole into singing
singing.
Kenny Rogers.
That's right, the gambler. All right. All right, mate. What do you reckon?
I reckon it's the end of Monday, Brian. Cheers to you.
It is, my brother. Cheers. Hey, hang on. There we go. I must say, these glasses are unreal.
I know. Shout out to Aldi.
Aldi delivering the goods.
Yeah, a couple little skull glasses that were in the center aisle.
So if you're only listening and not watching on YouTube, which you can, I'm pouring a Super Crisp into these, and it holds a whole tin
I know.
into these skull
I
glasses.
was very impressed for $10.
Mate, these are unreal. These fit the studio so well.
Well, they fit my budget, which is which is small.
No, well, cheers to you, my brother.
Cheers, sir. As you can tell, mine's got a hole in it.
Yeah, it does. Actually, mine has a hole in it too. This is number 3.
How are you for a Monday, mate? Been a busy week for you?
It has been. You know what? I was actually surprised. I was actually really refreshed going into Monday. And normally I'm a little bit wounded or something's been carrying on a little bit, but I was actually being a really good boy. I actually got some achievements done, some tasks which I accomplished, and I felt really positive about myself.
Fantastic stuff.
That included gurning the front of the house, the main fence that goes right up on the boundary.
Now, do you have the same thing as me where it's just like so satisfying when you see the clean parts that the gurney's left? Like I don't have a fence, but like the front driveway.
Oh, yeah.
Just something about it, eh?
Yeah, I took before and after photos. That's when you know you're keen.
Because you got quite a large white front fence too.
And the thing was, there was something, I don't even know what it was. There was a bug or something that had been going around, and it was leaving these yellowy mustard coloured looking little trails on all over the fence, all over the little aluminium parts that separate the render on the fence as well. And
yeah, right.
And they were hard too. The gurney was struggling to get it all off, and I was worried that I was going to start taking paint off if I went too close.
Now, here's some poor fucking slug or snail that was like ready to go to his missus and go, look, I circumnavigated the property, and here you are just washing away all the evidence.
Fuck him.
You know, he was the Stephen Bell of the snail world.
That's exactly
and you just
right.
destroyed his legacy.
Yeah, I just ruined him on episode 25. So I did that, man. I was down the beach house. Actually, I'll take you back a little bit. So Thursday, I did a quick little overnight trip with Murph from Ink City Tattoo. Shout out to him. Went down and watched International Brawling Championships.
Now, how was that?
That is good.
I really wanted to go to that, but I couldn't. But it looked insane.
I love it.
Run us through how the brawling works as well.
So-
I know a little bit about it, but
So pretty much it's boxing style, okay, where anything goes as far as fists are concerned. So you can actually still throw like a spinning back fists and stuff like that with 4-ounce gloves as opposed to running bigger boxing gloves. So you use the MMA gloves for boxing. So no kicks, no elbows, no takedowns, but also to the scoring system that they play is anything off the back foot doesn't count as a strike. So it's got to be moving forward. You're constantly clashing forward.
Oh, right. So
to make the
defensive strike doesn't count.
Yeah,
right.
So
it rewards.
It rewards people moving forward.
That's a great way to keep it engaging, Because you just don't want two people
no, you don't.
dancing around.
And there was a lot of stoppages because of that. So it was freaking unreal to watch. I love the concept too. They actually, you know how you got your octagon cage? Well, they had a cage there for the fight, but there was a square cage.
Yeah, right.
And it was a small one, like to resemble a boxing-sized ring, but a cage. Our only downfall of that is if you're in the crowd watching, anyone on the bottom was having a rough night watching it because the peripheral, your vision of looking through, you've got because it was streamed as well, so you've got cameramen on the corners blocking the view. Yeah. But because the cage is so small and there's padding between each of the linkages that combine the cage, the viewpoints were very narrow. Probably the best views were from the top. Being able to look in. So anyone down the bottom was probably a little bit harder. So it paid to have a cheaper ticket. But I tell you what, man, the concept that they did, because it was the first one that they've done here, is fantastic. Great matchmakers too. They made some absolute ripper fights. The main guy that we're down there to see was Dean Marks.
Yeah.
Renee's
MK Seafood.
Yep. Renee's coach and trainer from the Potty Royale.
He's a fucking intimidating looking dude,
Very scary human being, but
good bloke,
very nice gentleman. Like really well, been through a lot. And if you haven't heard yet, he's got some of his stories on Proper True Yarn podcast.
Yeah.
I have actually had a chat to him, and next time he's up in Rocky, he's going to jump on the podcast.
Oh, beautiful stuff.
Really excited about that. Just a really, a guy who's had a lot of experiences in life and has come out as a better person. A really humble person, really kind, caring person.
Yeah, good. He seems like somebody who sort of...
But will fuck you up.
I was going to say, he seems like somebody who's sort of a bit rough and ready, but he's consistently trying to move forward with what he's doing, which is good to see.
So unfortunately, he didn't get to fight that night.
Yeah, he busted his knee, didn't he?
Yeah. A bit of back and forth about what happened there, but unfortunately, he was devastated, mate, that he couldn't fight. But... there is the possibility that they're going to be running another one in November, and there's a chance that maybe he might be able to fight in that one. I'm not sure. I'm only paraphrasing what was being told, but maybe. We'll see. But the funny thing is, I reckon probably maybe half to three-quarters of the crowd were there to watch him fight.
I have no doubt in that. Yeah. And was it Morbid Monster who was originally going to fight, and then that bloke dropped out and they went to fight somebody else?
And then Huntsman's younger brother.
Because I saw that Kyle Ashburn was down there fighting as well for his second time after he fought Lats. So.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know what card that was under. It wasn't the International Brawling one. It was something else.
Oh, righto.
But
he might have been doing bare knuckle.
No, it was boxing. It was boxing.
Righto.
Yeah. Good on him for having another crack. Actually, there was a heap of people from Rocky down there that weekend.
Good on him, though.
Yeah.
I saw him put a photo up with him bleeding out of the nose, so he obviously went in there and had a crack.
He had a good crack.
So
shout out to him, but also too, there was Jaira from Valor. He jumped in and had a boxing match this weekend. Brody R. Wong had a boxing match this weekend as well. There's a lot of lads going down there and having fights, man. It was a great time to be down there. I would have loved to have stayed down there for that extra day to watch the other fights, but man, we just had too much on. I had to look after a service on Friday for a lady for a young lass who unfortunately had a traffic accident, passed away. Shout out to that family. I wish them all the best, and I'm my sincerest condolences to them. It was a very sad but also a beautiful service. A lot of that service and stuff, they actually had clips of her life and stories and stuff. So you're watching a lot of it, and it was a very personalized one where they just had people sharing stories, and then they'd have a reflection of videos of things. It was beautiful.
Excellent.
It was beautiful.
That's probably one good thing about this day and age is we're able to capture some moments better. I think a lot of the time we get a little bit wrapped up in too much capturing, not enough doing.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm guilty of that myself.
You and me both. There's been, but I tell you what, there's been some moments there where I've actually gone through and you know what, I'll leave the camera away and I'll just enjoy this moment.
Oh, and it is sometimes nice to reflect through your camera roll and go, gee, I did some cool shit this year.
100%. I've been doing some cool shit lately, actually. I feel a little bit guilty about it sometimes. I guess it's like, what do you call it? It's your own...
Oh, yeah, you're getting in your own head.
Yeah, getting in your own head. But other than that, man, the weekend was
Oh, yeah.
Weekend was good. Just went down. I bought me Traeger.
Hey,
look at
I've
me.
got a present for
Have
you.
ya?
So we were talking about pellets, and my sort of go-to is just for the everyman smoking is the GMG Gold pellets.
Yep.
And I've got a bag of GMG Gold sitting in the back of the car for you.
Thank you so much, mate.
No worries. I was in there buying some for work, so I thought, hey, I'll go get a bag for big old Brian.
Thank you, mate. Obviously, it's a hot product. They didn't have any available. They didn't have any available in Brisbane either, so it's coming from Sydney.
Wow.
Yeah, so it must be a hot product. And I'm guessing this whole sort of Father's Day time coming up.
Oh, yeah.
They did have a discount on those, so I saved a couple $100, but old mate just loaded me up with the accessories. So I got a heap of accessories, but no.
In all fairness, though, you bought the board for the front of it, which I should have.
Yeah,
it's something that every time I open my smoke, I go, gee, that'd be nice. And then I'm a tight ass and don't do it.
Well, he sold it well. He's just like, hey, you don't drip shit all over it. And I'm like, yeah, fair enough. He's like, you need this. Righto, done. Cool.
He is right.
Yeah. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, he is right. So what you got is stuff that I would want.
Yeah, okay.
I've just been a tight cunt and haven't bought it.
Fair enough. But other than that, man, I had pretty much relatively a quiet week. Watched some movies. I watched The Beekeeper, the latest Jason Statham movie.
I watched that as well. So I've seen it a couple of times now.
Have you?
And I just, every time I watched it on the weekend and I was just strutting around the house. I'm the beekeeper. It's like every Jason Statham movie. I'm the beekeeper. I'm the soccer player. I'm the bodyguard. Like, it's just... Like, he's a good actor, and I enjoy his movies, but like...
It's the same story every movie, but it's just a different way all around it. One, he's a mechanic in one, he's a beekeeper in one, he's a soccer player in one.
Yeah, I'm the retired Special Forces guy that for some reason somebody wants to kill me, so I'm going to kill all the bad guys and get away with it.
Yeah. I tell you what, but I love that part where he just walks into the front when he's going on his rampage, he's getting revenge, and he just turns up with 2 jerry cans. He's just like, I'm going to set this place on fire.
So one thing that annoyed me about that movie is the FBI agent, she ignores everybody and just runs into the building like she's going to be like she's told all of the Special Forces guys to get out of the way.
Yeah, I'm doing...
She's running up there. Yeah. She's wearing fucking heels.
Yeah, I know.
Now, like, she may, like, I don't know, she might be the most capable person in there. Yeah. But no person going to a tactical response goes, do this in heels. Who are you? Fucking old lovey out of Underworld.
Yeah, I know. That's it, eh? But, speaking of guns and all that sort of stuff, bang, bang sticks, what you've been invested in a couple of...
I know. I bought another couple.
I don't know if I'm dobbing you or not, but...
A little.
Sorry, right? I didn't mean to.
Nah, it's all good. I thought I'd treat myself to another rival. I've been going back and forth on it, and then I thought, fuck it.
Why not?
I'll go buy a 300 Win Mag.
Yes.
So I bought myself a Ticker T3X.
Yep.
Varmint in stainless, so stainless barrel wood stock. So it's quite a good little bang stick. I haven't worked out what scope I'm going to put on it, but I'll figure that out in due course.
Nice, mate.
And I'm ready to add that one to the collection. I also got a new scope to put on my 30-30, so I ended up buying a Sabre 1-4 scope for that, so just a short distance scope.
Yep.
Little bit of playing around with that one, just because I needed to put a pick rail on the top of the gun, so knock the iron sights off it. Yep. So on the Ruger Rossies, sorry, on the Rossies, they've got a dovetail buckhorn sight on it.
Okay, yeah.
So you stick it in the vise and bash that out of it, and then put the pick rail on there, and then put the scope rings on there, and then put the scope in there. So the good thing is it's not hard. Yeah. You just got to get it all level and whatnot. So they did level it up for me at the outpost.
Oh, that's nice.
Unfortunately, with how the stock is on it, it was too far away from my eye.
Yeah.
So you sort of want like 4 inches away from your eye.
Yep.
Ended up being about 7.
Okay.
So I needed to take the scope off, flip the scope rings around and get it all sorted, but it's all good now.
Oh, that's good, mate. That's good.
The reason why I wanted to put the scope on it is because you and I have a deer hunt locked in October now.
Yes,
and
we do.
you and I are going deer hunting, and I'm very excited because we're going to try out some more on-track meals down there. Now
We are, mate.
Now, we would never recommend anything to you guys that we don't like. So
Yes.
I've been using the on-track meals for a while, and we used them on our bike ride down to Moorlambar.
That's right.
And On-Track have reached out to us, and they've now given us a discount code. So for any of the pallbearers that would like to get into the On-Track meal, so they do, they got like a 3-year storage life, but they've got go buckets that are like 3 to 5 days of full rations. So if your power goes out or you're going camping, they got 24-hour ration packs, bougie 24-hour ration packs. So the difference there is like either a hot breakfast or a cold breakfast, and then they've got like the individual meals and the magnesium bags. If you see our Wild Flogs recap, you'll see us test out the meals there.
That's right.
But if you'd like to get yourself some, you can use the code word Deadass at checkout, and you'll get yourself a sneaky discount.
That's exactly right. Or we will also post up the links on our socials as well, which if you click on the link and you go to OnTrack, they automatically put the Deadass coupon at checkout. So you might see the prices as standard, but when you go to checkout, the coupon will be automatically applied. Yeah, that'll be through the link that you'll see on our social. So, mate, I'm so excited to partner with them because they are great meals. They're a Queensland-owned, family-run business. I'm all about supporting people who are having a go, man, and they are having a go.
And it was kind of funny. Like, I never used them for the hunting stuff. I actually only ever put them in my truck for when you're driving all day and you're going on a big trip.
Yes.
If you've just got 1 or 2 of them sitting in the truck, truck or car, because they're good for years.
Yep.
You've got the option to not have to pull into town and get some food. You can just go, fuck it, I'm just going to stop here and eat this for dinner.
Yep.
Same as on the boat.
Yep.
Like, you don't have to put sandwiches in the esky or anything like that. I've just got one of those stuffed in my console. So if I sporadically go on a boat mission, I've got 3 hots. I've got 3 hots there ready to go.
How good's that? Like, man, I've even got them sitting in my office because there's been plenty of times there where, because I keep minimal stuff in my office and having the shelf life, but having everything in that pack, mate, I can chuck it in my hearse. I can go when I'm going out west to do funerals.
Yeah.
I can have a lunch on the road, on the side of the road. Obviously, we've done the same with the Harleys, but mate, like, it's great because if I have those jobs where I got to go out of town or do something, I can just throw that in the car and it's got everything in it. That's what I'm stoked about. I actually, I'll be honest with you, like, I got like, and because I'm lazy, I couldn't be fucked going out and buying food. So I literally I got stuck into my pouch and got into my pack and had the steak and mash. And I know that they've got a new one coming out. I think it's going to be next month, which is going to be ties in perfect with our hunting trip. So they've got some new flavors, mate.
Beautiful. Well, you guys will hear all about that. We might have to do a bit of a taste comparison on the new one when it comes out.
Definitely. I'll be keen for that. So I'm excited about that, mate. So, yeah. And just being involved with all this sort of stuff, mate, this is all a part of living. I've been enjoying life for these last couple of months. It's been an unreal journey, mate. I've been loving every part of it.
And I'm very excited for some new adventures because we've got we need to lock in a date for our little mission down the beach too.
Yes, we do. That's another little thing we need to do as well.
Yeah, we're filling up the calendar with doing stuff, which is excellent.
I love it because but it's also fun too because we're coming down to the end of the year. I've got one more trip coming up, but after that, I'm pretty much free for the rest of the year. I want to try and stay in CQ as much as possible so that we can do these adventures and give more content to people. But speaking of adventures, we just currently had a couple of weeks ago, we had Trent Scott on for Postie Bike Safari, who do those tours on the Postie bikes, raising money for childhood cancer. They're currently en route at the moment, which you can follow all their journey on the Postie Bike Safari Facebook page. They do have donation things there. If you want to make a donation, even $2, it all contributes. I'm going to make a donation this week for them as well, just to contribute on behalf of the Deadass podcast.
Oh, fantastic.
Yep, because it's just a great thing that they're doing as well. Speaking of doing good things, man, there's one thing I want to give a shout out to is young kids going out and trying to be little entrepreneurs. I love it. Good friend of mine, Big Orth, and Rach, I was going out to do some work on the weekend. Their daughter and her friend had a little stall at the front of their house there selling jewelry that they made.
Oh, how cool is that?
I love everything about that.
I was certain you were going to say icy cups. And I instantly in my head.
How good was that?
I was going to drill you with what's your favourite flavour of icy cup?
Red.
Mine was either the lemon lime or sarsaparilla, which is weird because I wouldn't drink sarsaparilla cordial.
It's funny how that works, eh?
Yeah.
In the icy cups, I forgot about that.
I know. Any kids, just know that there's still a market because there's big kids that want icy cups.
Oh, if any young kids want to sell some icy cups, just let me know the location. I'll buy a couple off you.
Absolutely.
But so I pulled over.
The jewelry.
I pulled over, bought some.
Oh, Chrissy would have been happy.
She was. But I love doing that because, and the reason why I mentioned that was because we just talked about, and also too, I love hustlers, kids hustlers, but to do this sort of stuff. And on the Alpha Blokes podcast, they put the post up the other day about the fella that was racking tuck shop stuff and selling it while in high school, selling like hash browns and chalky milks and all that sort of stuff.
Well, we used to sell durries.
It reminds me, I might have mentioned it on their episode one time, when I was in high school, we were in this class called Small Business Management. And one of the assignments that you're supposed to do was you had to set up a little business, inverted commas, inverted brackets, whatever you call it, business, and you had to come up with a product and you had to sell it for a week. And it was a part of the assignment and literally sell it at the school. So my mate and I came up with toffee. Most simplest ingredients. It was 4 cups of sugar, tablespoon of vinegar, and 3 cups of cup of water.
And destroy every one of mum and dad's pans.
Fucking oath, because that's what it does.
Oh.
And then we would make them and we would sell them for 50 cents each or 3 for $1. And mate, we absolutely killed it. Absolutely killed it. Yeah, we killed it with that. We got an A for that business, but the problem was we were profiting too much from it. So what did we do? We just kept selling them. The assignment finished after a week, but we just kept going.
See, mine was standing in the Darby's toilets, $2 TaylorMade, $1 a rollie, or you could buy a packet of 20 TaylorMades for $20.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. I would have been a customer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just had to I would have been a customer for sure.
Shout out to Mr. Gravier that used to come in there and go, "You fucking cunts, you keep throwing cigarettes in their fucking urinals."
I remember one time, I was a prick of a kid. I remember one time I walked into my school and into law, I think it was, of all fucking subjects. And I just had a cigarette before I'd gone into school. So I was reeking of...
You covered yourself up with some Lynx Africa. Yeah. They'll never know.
They'll never know. I was chewing gum and I was just in a prick of a mood that day. I don't know what was wrong with me. Testosterone's flying or something. And the teacher goes, "Brian, you need to spit that chewing gum out." And I said, "I don't know if you noticed, miss, but when I came in reeking of cigarette. I said, this is Nicorette gum. I'm trying to quit." I said, if I spit this out, you're going to have to excuse me so I can step outside and have a cigarette. God, I was a prick of a kid. I remember that going, what the fuck were you thinking? Just a prick mood. I don't know what.
Fucking hell.
You know when you say something like that and it plays on you for ages, you go, why did I?
You go, you're an ass.
What an asshole move. What an asshole thing to say. Fuck. I would have whipped me if that was me.
Good thing we've adjusted into good adults now.
Yeah, I know.
Probably because we've been punched in the face a lot.
Yeah, I've been punched in the face a lot.
I think it's they're motivational strikes.
Yeah. I call them maturity punches. So what about yourself, mate? How was your weekend? What was going on?
It was good. So I went the Bang Sticks on Saturday and unfortunately I did renovations in my house about 6 years ago.
Yep.
So now I'm wreaking the havoc of that because all of my appliances are now 6 years old.
Yes.
So I've had a good run. The dishwasher, the oven, the vacuum cleaner, the washing machine have all died in the last sort of 3 months. So I'm probably the only person to wear out an oven. So Saturday I needed to go replace my oven, which was awesome.
How'd you go?
Grabbed that and installed it on Sunday. So had a bit on Sunday. So Brody was dropping off a hat to me on Sunday. So I rewarded him by letting him help us carry the oven up the stairs, which is good because it was only a 6-burner dual fuel one. So like, hey, since you're here, but
can I bro you for a minute?
Yeah, shout out to the boys for helping me with that. And on that note, shout out to Brody, whose little girl is 5 days old now.
Congratulations.
So Brody and Nadine. So
congratulations to him, mate. Shout out to him. That fucking reel that folded me. Where there's that one where she's like, here, you left this in my vagina. It's a little baby. They're good human beings, mate. They are beautiful people doing, having a crack as well. Well, we do support them.
The funniest part is the bloke who sold me all the guns on the weekend is Brody's neighbour. Saw me coming.
He knew it.
But Sunday installed the oven, which was good. Rewarded myself by cooking a pork belly in it last night, which was delicious.
Beautiful.
And on Saturday night, I did a rump cap. So they had a special on rump caps at the butcher for $15 a kilo.
All right, that's right.
Yeah, just saw me coming. So nice little budget bit of rump. So I'm happy with that. So I cooked that over the fire. So a lot of people cut it up and do picanha with it. Yeah. I just left it whole and cooked it on the fire over the coals.
Yeah, sure.
Slowly but surely. And it was very, very nice. And I did fried chicken on Friday night. So homemade fried chicken.
Oh, how was that?
Really good. So I saw a southern fried chicken pack at the butcher when I was buying the rump cap, and I was like, well. I thought, this is me.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But it was good. It was good. So today was a bit of a Monday-flavoured Monday, I'm not going to lie, but we got through it. And this weekend, I'll head down to Stradbroke on Friday, and then I've got a wedding Saturday, and we got Father's Day Sunday. So another big week to go into it.
It is going to be.
But one thing that did sort of spin me out is I think it was because I spent money on Saturday. So when you spend money, you obviously have that thing of like, where's all my money going? So I dreamt on Saturday night that I'd created an OnlyFans.
Really?
Could you imagine the crisis meeting on Monday morning if I did that?
Oh, I could imagine that.
Like I could... Did
you picture in your head what you were doing?
My image is DEFCON 1. She's gone media blackout. Phone's ringing. I'm desperately trying to get in touch with Lizzo's marketing team. If her publicist can make her sexy, surely she can help me be sexy. Yeah. We'll have the whole crew there, maybe Oprah Winfrey to help us out. She can be on damage control. Oh, full strategic session. All right, people, we're not selling abs. We're selling personality, sweat equity, maybe a little back hair if the subscribers are into that. It'd be like, all right, we need to go around this content plan like a UN peacekeeping mission.
Oh, my God.
So, after I woke up, after a panic attack on Sunday, I was like, whoo, didn't show my wiener to anybody. Good thing. But we got through that. And I wasn't the only one to have a bad weekend.
Yes.
I'm glad to see that a few people in Rockhampton kept getting pulled up by the police because every time I went anywhere, I just saw them, they were pulled over. And
they're on fire that weekend.
Getting pinned for shit. But started throwing a bit of stuff out at home.
Oh, really?
So I did a bit of a clean-up. So I'm going to do some renovations.
Nice.
So I have decided, so I've got down, look, I know nobody knows what my fucking backyard looks like, but anyway, just imagine this. Beside my shed, I have an old Land Cruiser and I need that to disappear. So I'm going to get rid of my old 75 series. It's just got too much rust in the cab and it'd be great for a paddock basher. Like all the bits are good in it. Like it's got really good, like it's got Dobby's remote suspension in it. It's got a billet Munro turbo set up on it and all that sort of stuff, but the cab's fucked. So I'll get rid of it. I haven't got the time to fix it. And then I'm going to put a shade sail and some concrete out the side of the shed.
Nice.
Put my boat under that, and then the bay in my shed that the boat's in, I'm going to convert that into a little bit of a gym. So
really?
Got a little bit of a plan this year. So I'm all new to it, so I might pick your brain about it in a little bit. I actually picked Tommy's brain, but I want to grab a bit of boxing gear, so a heavy bag, maybe either a water bag. Actually, I was talking to you about the water bag. The water bag or a reaction bag.
I'll give you a little hot tip on that. Don't buy the ones from the boxing. Just go to the marine shop and get the ones that they use for boys and fill that up. It's a tenth of the price, and it's the same thing.
Yeah, right. Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, definitely, and it does the same job.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Because I want to do that, and then I'll probably set up a power rack as well and some free weights.
Yeah, definitely.
Just along, well, you've seen my shed, but just along the left-hand wall where I got the TV and stuff, so that I can still bring cars into the centre hoist bay. But I've just got a bit of fitness stuff there, so I can do some stuff, and then I'll just have that open area for either a sled or some battle ropes.
Yeah, nice.
Because it's 10 metres deep. That's a fair.
That's a good depth.
That's enough depth for a set of battle ropes or something.
Definitely.
But I'm trying to get some time back, and that's what it is. So like I was saying to you, if I go to the gym here, the commute is half an hour.
Yeah, of course.
Because of when I have to go, it's a high traffic sense. So it's 20 minutes there, 20 minutes back. If I had it at home, I could just spend that 40 minutes exercising.
Yeah, and it's done.
And then I've got 40 minutes back in my day, because if you work full-time and you're trying to go to the gym, it's
hard.
It is. Well, it's possible.
Yeah.
But if I want to, capitalise on it, I may as well save some time. So do that. And I really want to commit to the fitness a bit with some stuff that's coming up. So
yeah, beautiful, mate.
That'd be good. And downstairs, I want to put a second bathroom in, which it's going to be a nightmare, but it's one of those things. So my parents are getting a bit older. So my old boy's 78. My mother has got a absolutely destroyed back, so she's no good with stairs. So just sort of those things of like, I've gotten to the point where I can't invite my parents around for a long period of time because mum can't get up the stairs to go to the bathroom. And when you got, like, I got the pool table and stuff downstairs, so when you invite people around, you don't, like, you just want to have a bathroom readily accessible and downstairs for everyone.
Of course.
So it just makes everything easier. So want to do that, but that's in nowhere, shape or form in the near future. That'll just be happening as it goes. And I want to put my office downstairs and sheet the pool room. So actually, guys, for anybody listening, in my pool room, I really like the idea of sheeting the walls with old corrugated iron or timber pallets like what we've got behind us here in the studio. Can you send me some inspiration? I've got a 2-story hardy plank home.
Love it.
So if anybody's done something with the downstairs of like a typical Ted Price home, I'd love to see it, because I'm fueled by sudden inspiration.
I love it. I love it. And even if you post some up in the Deadass community, I'd love to see them as well for my own sake, because
absolutely,
I'm doing the same sort of thing down at the beach house. I've got a deadline. I've got to have that stuff done by Christmas time, because that's going to be the main point at Christmas time, where everyone's going to be. We're going to set the caravan down there, so we've got extra beds for people. Yeah. It's going to be the main hub, but we've also been setting up that stuff underneath. And on the outside, I want to do something similar. I want to have like the old, pallet timber fascia on the outside, just to give it that extra
a bit of
character, because like that place itself, even though it's that's going to be the retirement home, so that will get bulldozed at some point in its life, but the property will be itself. But I want to just have like I want it rough and rustic and beachy and
nostalgic.
I don't want nostalgic. I got a nice place at home. I don't need to have it nice down at the beach house.
Yeah, do some buoys out the front, like the glass ones covered in rope,
that sort of stuff.
Some big ship dock and rope and stuff out the front. I reckon that'll look cool. So send us if anybody's got a really cool office as well. So I want to move my office from upstairs to downstairs, just so that I can I've only got a 3-bedroom house. I need to reclaim one of those bedrooms back.
Yeah.
And just sort of do all that. I've been doing these plans for like 2 years now, so I'll probably need to pull the trigger on it at some point.
Get a bit of motivation.
But because we're doing this a bit more, I'm doing social media a bit more.
Yes,
I do cooking videos every week.
Yes.
So I just want to make sure that I, set up a little bit of a good office to do it. And I want to put a little kitchen out there just for stuff like my stand mixer, my dehydrators, my mincers, my bloody meat slice and stuff, so they're not all upstairs in my kitchen.
Yes.
Because I haven't got the largest house. I've got just a normal Ted Price home. So need to move a bit of that shit around the place. But if anybody's got like a cool little office and man cave stuff, I'd really like to see it in the Deadass community.
Oh, me too.
Nothing
I'd love
like
to.
it. Nothing, and I love creative use of budget.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
if you're balling on a budget, that's probably where I'm at.
Mate, me too. I just love if I can save $1, that's earning $1.
Especially if it's like repurposing stuff.
Yeah,
I love
repurpose that. But I'm a big fan of that sort of stuff too. I just love seeing what other people have created.
Oh, 100%.
Mad fan of that. And speaking of which, on the cooking front, thank you for putting those posts up.
Oh, the chook.
The chook, mate. Geez, that's had some traction.
I know. A few people have sent me a message saying they tried it, and I wouldn't lead you astray. I promise you.
Well, that's going to be my very first one I'm going to do in the Traeger.
It's my everyman's chicken. It's I would call it the 90% chicken. It's like almost perfect, but it's so imperfect that you can't fuck it up.
I love that because that'll be the first one to
beautiful
to warm
stuff.
it up. But yeah, so I'm keen to give that a crack, man. So it's not this Thursday, next Thursday I get it. So that following weekend I'll do my first cook in it. First smoke. And I've got a nickname for it. I'm going to call it the Little Creme. So the Little Creme.
So if anybody's got some chickens to cremate or pigs or...
Well, I like to do it low and slow.
Yeah, like if your cow dies or... Brian will give you most of it back.
Yeah, that's right. No charge.
No charge. He'll do it for free.
Oh, geez. You got to love it, mate.
On the cooking front, though, I've got my recipe for this week.
Have you?
So for those of you who may not have heard of it, and quick shout out for anybody who has found my recipes difficult, EAD. Love is all. But we've got Marry Me Chicken, but I like to do Marry Me Chickpeas. So if you ever have the need to cook a vegetarian dish,
yes,
you can do this one with chicken, but this is going to be chickpea. So where the chickpeas are, replace that with chicken.
Oh, okay.
So the ingredients, 1 can of chickpeas. So you want to drain them and rinse them.
Yep.
Olive oil, 1 small onion finely chopped, 3 cloves of garlic, 1 teaspoon of paprika. Now you can use smoked paprika. I find it is a bit obnoxious in a dish.
Yeah.
I think it's just a bit much. Half teaspoon of chili flakes. If it's too hot for you, just bang that down a bit to where you're comfortable. Use 1/4 of a teaspoon. Half a cup of sun-dried tomatoes. The sun-dried tomatoes are important.
Are they? Okay.
We can't substitute that. 1 cup of veggie stock, half a cup of coconut cream,
Ooh.
a teaspoon of dried oregano, salt and pepper, and fresh parsley or basil for the garnish. I prefer basil.
Okay, yep.
So what we're going to do is we're going to saute the aromatics. So we're going to heat the olive oil in a skillet over a medium heat, add the onion and cook that for about 3 to 4 minutes until it's soft. Add garlic, paprika, and chili flakes and cook that for another 1 to 2 minutes until they're fragrant. Add the chickpeas and tomatoes, stirring in the chickpeas and the sun-dried tomatoes together. You're going to cook that for about 2 to 3 minutes to warm and just get it a little bit combined. Then we're going to pour in the vegetable stock and bring it to a simmer. Reduce the heat and add our cream, stirring it in. Add the oregano and the salt and pepper and let it simmer for about 5 to 8 minutes until it's slightly thickened. Now, you can serve that over rice or pasta. However, I like to put it in a bowl and toast some sourdough and dip that through there and garnish it with some basil. You can do a drizzle of olive oil. Now, if you want to do that with chicken, just replace the chickpeas with chicken and cook it till the chicken's cooked, and it'll be bloody beautiful. Now, if you want some extra depth, you can add a bit of a splash of white wine before the stock. Just make sure you cook that off so it doesn't have the booze flavour.
Lady petrol.
A bit of lady petrol. So I'd recommend like a dry white wine. So something along that line. You could use a rosé or something. It wouldn't matter too much. But that is Marry Me Chickpeas. I guarantee you it is good.
That sounds
It'll
good.
make some. It's if you want to impress somebody. Now, chicken's good as well. I love it. So that's me cooking advice for this week.
Oh, mate, that sounds good.
I will be doing a video on that one this week as well. So,
awesome.
like I said, every recipe I share on the Deadass,
Yep.
I will do in a cooking video.
Oh, that's awesome.
And Oh, sorry.
No, I was just going to say, I had to say Lady Petrol because when I put the little short up on YouTube, that was one of the comments that came out. It was Isaac, I think he said, pissed myself laughing, Lady Petrol. He thought that was fantastic.
Little bit of white wobbler.
Yeah. Hey, and also, too, massive shout out to the people who've been subscribing to the YouTube channel.
Oh,
I'm at
yeah,
493. I think I'm like 7 off the 500 mark. So thank you so much to the people who've been supporting it.
And a shout out to the 165 people that have jumped into the Deadass community
How
page.
insane is that? Thank you so much for joining that too.
I have been approving people about every 10 minutes, it feels.
Isn't that insane?
But that is awesome. So for those of you listening, we do have the Deadass community Facebook page where you can come and interact and post up your stuff or take the piss out of me and Brian. We're not fussy. That's all good.
We're not fussy at all.
But I'm really appreciating all the suggestions coming from people, all of the cool stories and whatnot.
Yeah.
And one quick shout out with on the boxing front and stuff, Big Daz, one of the pallbearers. So he's going to be fighting in the Rocky charity boxing towards the end of the year. He's going to be repping some Dead Arch merch for us.
Yes.
Good on him. So he's going to support. We're going to support him along the way.
Definitely.
With that. So he is making a commitment to donate $20 for every kilo he loses leading up.
That's it. And massive congratulations to him. Congrats for stepping up and wanting to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome. We're all about that. I will later on, getting closer to the fight, I'll get him on for a yarn and we'll have a chat and see how his progress is going. He's always been a good supporter of the podcast. Very motivated fella, wants to do good things, and it's good to hear he's having a crack and
absolutely.
Better for his health, mentality, everything like that. It's just awesome to hear.
Absolutely. Good.
All for that, eh?
Good to see some of our humans doing good things.
Yes. Speaking of which,
speaking of which, I have.
Mate, that was a good segue.
That was a good segue. So I'm gonna crack a beer and dive into this one.
Yes, you go with that. Now, while you're cracking a beer, I'll give you a quick little shout out to Douche Flute of the Week. So for those who are wondering, Pappy is on a Blueberry Blast, is a Cuz 9000 Ultra. It's a little bit rough on the throat, but she's not too bad.
Sounds like the flavour of a condom.
It does. It does. All right, that's enough of that. Anyway, back to Amazing Human of the Week.
Turns out Brian's an electrician.
Speaking of which, sponsored this section by
CTC.
Shout out to Knuckles.
Shout out to Knuckles, CTC, wearing the dome protectors. Tell him we sent you, and he'll tell us to fuck off.
Yeah, it tells us to get fucked. Oh, jeez.
But on the Amazing Human of the Week, so I've even got a death by misadventure after this.
Oh, love it.
But we have Rob Kenny this week.
Really?
So he's the bloke behind the YouTube channel Dad, How Do I?
Really?
So Rob Kenny, born in 1963, grew up in New Orleans as one of 8. At the age of 14, his father left the family, leaving Rob to navigate adolescence without a father figure. Determined to prove the guidance he had lacked, Rob made a promise to himself to be a devoted father to his own children. He extended his fatherly guidance to the world through his YouTube channel called Dad, How Do I?
Okay.
Aiming to teach essential life skills to those who may not have access to a father figure.
Wow, that is so cool.
So in April 2020, Rob launched Dad, How Do I? With the intention of creating how-to videos for his own children. The channel gained significant attention during the COVID-19 pandemic when someone shared his story on Reddit. Highlighting his mission to help others, this post went viral, leading to widespread recognition and a surge in subscribers. As of November 2024, the channel boasted over 5 million subscribers and had received both silver and gold YouTube play buttons, for which are significant milestones.
It is. That is massive, yeah.
Now, Rob's videos cover a wide range of topics, from basic home maintenance tasks like unclogging drains and ironing shirts to personal development advice. His calm demeanour and clear instructions resonate with the viewers, especially to those who grew up without a father figure. the channel has become a valuable resource for many, providing not just practical skills, but also a sense of mentorship and support. He resides in Kent, Washington, He resides in Kent, Washington with his wife. They have 2 adult children, Christine and Kylie. In addition to his YouTube endeavors, Rob works in outside sales. They've been married happily for 30 years, and he continues to be an active, engaged father and husband.
Oh, wow. What an amazing human.
The first video I ever saw of his was how to tie a tie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was just somebody talking about how they never had a dad.
Yeah.
And their mother never learned to tie a tie because she never needed to.
Yeah, sure.
So he had to go on YouTube and find out how to tie a tie, and this bloke came up. So
wow.
I really like that.
Me too. I love everything about that.
I really enjoy like the idea behind it. Just the whole, I had to figure this stuff out on my own, so I'm going to put that to the world so that other people don't have to figure it out on their own, and that I like that a lot. I really love the concept behind it.
Yeah, there's something very special about that.
Mm.
You know, a lot of those people who unfortunately grew up without a father figure, you know, he's unintentionally became a father figure to possibly millions of people.
Absolutely.
You know, it's just a beautiful thing, and obviously doing it with the best
intentions.
Intentions, yeah, definitely. I love that.
Now, speaking of the best intentions, another segue.
Oh, I wonder if I got a button here that we can do that.
Sure.
No, I don't know. I can't work it out.
Turns out Brian's buttons don't do shit.
Yeah.
But
just a little flashy in colour. No, anyway.
Now, somebody who had the best intentions.
Yep.
Andrew McCauley.
Okay.
This subject I'm going to call Death by Misadventure.
Death by Misadventure.
He's the solo kayaker who vanished in the Tasman Sea. Now, in January 2007, the Australian adventurer Andrew McCauley embarked on a daring solo expedition to become the first person to kayak across the Tasman Sea from Australia to New Zealand.
Wow.
A journey spanning about 1,600 kilometres.
Jeez.
Despite the sea's notorious reputation for unpredictable and treacherous conditions, McCauley, at the age of 38, was determined to achieve the unprecedented feat. McCauley began his journey from the east coast of Tasmania, navigating the vast and challenging waters of the Tasman Sea. Equipped with a specially designed 6.4 metre fiberglass and Kevlar kayak, he faced relentless storms, towering waves, and the constant threat of capsizing. His journey was marked by moments of isolation and introspection, capturing images and videos that document his experience. McCauley neared the end of his journey approximately 30 kilometres from the South Island of New Zealand when he sent a distress call to rescuers uttering the words, "Help" and "sinking."
Wow.
This was his last communication, and subsequent searches led to the discovery of only his capsized kayak and personal belongings.
Oh.
McCauley was never found. His disappearance remains a poignant reminder of the perils faced by those who venture into the unknown.
Whoa.
McCauley's audacious attempt to cross the Tasman Sea continues to inspire adventurers worldwide. His story is a testament to the human spirit's resilience and underlying pursuit of dreams, even in the face of overwhelming odds.
Isn't it funny how humans still, doesn't matter, that know that there's good chance that you're going to face certain death, will still rise to the challenge and have a crack at it?
That's fucking scary in a sailboat, let alone a kayak.
Oh, mate, I get scared when there's like a metre swell.
Right. That's like, hat off to him to get 30 kilometres out. That's wild.
Well, in a little bit of me would have been half pissed. Oh. Going through all that. You're 30 Ks away. You're like, fuck. I can imagine that poor bastard sitting there going, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You'd have been sitting there going, come on, I can almost see it.
I could probably almost, you probably would be able to see it.
I wonder when he started running into trouble.
Do you reckon it was because he was getting closer to it? Do you reckon it might have been a change in the swell or the wind direction you getting close to the land, it starts stirring it up a bit, or I don't know. I don't really know much about that stuff. I'm only guessing.
I know the ocean gets pretty rough. Like they're not over there. It's not like what we got here. They don't have gradual lead out to the shelf. I'm pretty sure they get deep pretty quick over there. Okay. So wouldn't have been nice.
Man, that's insane. But poor fella.
Yeah. So another thing that I need to address, though, Brian,
what's that?
Is it keeps getting brought up multiple times in the videos that I post.
What's that?
It's my football shorts.
Oh, the old Waz supporter.
Fuck no, I'm not.
Well, you explain to yourself. I can see. You see what Cole did? He left a cold beer sitting over there.
I was wondering why there was only one left in there. I brought up 6. That's yours.
Yeah, I know, but he didn't touch it. He went for his dirty old 4X Summers.
Motherfucker.
I know. So I'm going to have to do the not all heroes wear capes.
Must be worried that it'd make his hair go curly.
So you explain.
You can be the hero and go get the beer. I'll explain my issue. So, for the record, I am a Broncos supporter. And as emotional as that has been, I will remain true to form. My grandfather was a Broncos supporter. I will be a Broncos supporter till I draw my last breath. Now, because of my job and my personality, I live in football shorts. But if I was to only ever wear the same team over and over and over again, people would just sit there and go, this guy never changes his fucking clothes. So in an effort to ensure people that I do washing and I change my clothes, I buy multiple teams so that I'm wearing a different team every day, which always brings up the conversation of, weren't you wearing a different team yesterday? And I go, yes, I'm able to change my clothes. So to put the rumours to bed, I'm not a Rabbitohs supporter. I'm not a Waz supporter. I do not own a pair of Dolphin shorts, and I refuse to wear the Sharks. I also refuse to wear the Raiders. And I'm pretty sure Manly doesn't even exist anymore. But the other teams I'll give a crack. So, Brian, I've got a question for you. Now, I'm only bringing this one up because I was going through my camera roll this week and it was some photos of a trip that I did in 2018.
Yeah.
There is some beautiful spots in the world that I've come across that have a bit of a historical significance. Some may call it woo-woo. Some people call it spiritual connection.
Yes.
And I'll read out what I've got here.
Okay.
But I want to know if this has ever happened to you. So I'll read out a bit of a blurb. So it's at Babinda Boulders. So I stayed there in 2018.
Yeah.
And I was reading the story along the way, and then it was just really, really either coincidental what happened, but it just played so closely to the storyline it wasn't funny. So just south of Cairns, hidden in the rainforest, is a place called Babinda Boulders.
Okay.
It's a free campsite, and it's actually really, really nice to go for a swim in the first pool.
First pool.
Just remember that.
Okay.
So there's clear rushing waters tumbling over massive granite rocks. So beautiful spot to go. It's like paradise.
Yeah, right.
For the Yidinji people, though, which are the traditional custodians of that spot, it's more than a swimming spot. It's a place of great, deep spiritual significance.
Right, yeah.
And danger. The story begins with Ulana, a young woman of extraordinary beauty. She fell in love with a man in her tribe, but their love was forbidden. Heartbroken, she threw herself into the waters of the boulders, and her spirit is said to haunt the site to this day. Visitors often speak of an uneasy feeling, whispers in the rainforest, or shadows moving out of sight. One part of the boulders is especially feared, which is the fifth pool. This deep, shadowy pool at the base of the creek is sacred. Aboriginal law warns that men must not swim here. Some say it's Ulana's resting place, her spirit guarding the waters. Others say that the pool is treacherously deep, with hidden currents that have claimed many lives. The warning is clear. Men who enter the fifth pool are risking not only their lives, but the wrath of the spirits themselves.
Wow.
Now, we went for a walk through there, and just so it happened, the girls didn't want to come with us.
Okay.
So it was just the group of us blokes. So they wanted to hang around at the first bit and go for a swim. We said, righto, we'll go for a bit of a look.
Yep.
Walked down there, we're reading the signs, and we all collectively as a group said, righto, we're not we're pretty skeptical.
Yep.
But we're not going to swim in the fifth pool out of respect of, anybody who, anybody might be offended by us doing that. So we don't need to. We can go swim in the first one. We won't bother.
Yep.
However, Graham had a drone. So Graham flew the drone out to have a look at the fifth pool. I shit you not, he flew this thing out. As soon as it got to the fifth pool, the drone had a malfunction and dropped out of the sky.
Oh, bullshit. Really?
Landed on a rock ledge. Graham has gone over the edge to go get his drone because they're a couple of $1,000, slipped down and got stuck on a ledge where he couldn't climb back up.
Oh, no.
So I was like, fuck, righto, I'll slide down because Steve that was with us, petrified of heights.
Yeah, really?
Absolutely petrified. So he was not our first choice to go get Graham.
Yep.
So I've slid down over the side, grabbed onto a branch, gone to grab Starkey. He's grabbed me, and the branch is pulled out of the ground.
Oh, no.
I've slipped down to the next point, so now Steve to the rescue to get the rest of us. And we all climbed it. We finally got the drone and got back to the top. And as soon as we've fuck this place, nah, we're not having any of this. No. We've barreled up. Then the girls couldn't hear us. We screamed out to a couple of them to run over to the car, get a rope and all that sort of shit. But we finally went up and the girls were like, oh, what happened? We didn't hear anything.
Oh, you're
And I'm just and all I was sitting there going, I'm a skeptic person.
Yep.
But gee, it just made so much, it ran along the storyline so well that Ulana's spirit tries to drag men under the water.
Under the water,
As soon as we got to that fifth pool, fucking nearly claimed two of us.
Yeah.
And I mean, the cliff face where we were was not somewhere where you could just stand for 40 minutes while somebody went and got help. We were hanging on.
Wow, dude, that's intense.
Have you ever come across anything like that where it's just it's unexplainable?
Yeah, so I've had there's two incidences where I have, unless you're intuitive and you're open to the thought of it, you wouldn't think anything of it.
I think it's more fun to be a skeptic and try and explain it.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I can't explain the things in this world, so I'm not going to.
That's right.
Far be it from me to call somebody silly, but I think it's just funny to try and find a rational explanation for things.
I don't know if it's coincidental or if it's just that intuitiveness, being open to the possibility that there is something more than just what we see. There's two moments. One, I did a funeral for a lady who passed away, and there was a Anglican minister, this elderly lady, and there was a lot of kids at the service. And what she would always say in her funeral service, she'd talk about life as being like the caterpillar with the cocoon molds into a butterfly, and use that reference in the fact of someone being born, living a life, dying, and then moving on. And we were outdoors and we're at Memorial Gardens, and she was explaining this to the kids. And while she's saying that, a fucking butterfly comes out of nowhere and lands on the coffin and sits there for the whole time of the speech. And then within a minute of her finishing, it just flies away. It's just...
Yeah, right.
And I'm sitting there just going, come on. Is that real? Or, you know what I mean? Like, if it's just a weird coincidence, or is that something? I mean, I'll let you guys be the judge of that. But that was one that really, I was like, whoa, that's some woo-woo. And then it was actually one with my own mother's passing. When she passed away, I remember the day of the funeral. We finished the service. Everyone had to go. Everyone went to the wake, but I had other duties to take care of. So I took care of the cremation process and finished doing that. And then I went to the wake. It'd been a beautiful day, the whole day. There was not a cloud in the sky. It was springtime. It was this time of the year, this month. And I just remember I walked into the wake, and I'm outside there with my brother, and it just starts pissing down rain. But there was not a cloud in the sky. There was nothing around, and it was isolated. It was in the one spot. And I looked at the time, and it was approximately around the same time that everything had finished, the cremation process, everything had completed. And then at that same bloody time, I get a message later on that afternoon from the family home. Mind you, once again, completely not a single cloud in the sky, and there's a fucking rainbow over my mum's house.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Like it just, dude, it was just, I'll send you the photo, but it was just this crazy woo-woo moment. And I mean, you can take it however you want, but like that was probably one of the most craziest moments I've ever had in my life.
That's cool.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's cool. Yeah. It's actually, give me a moment. I'll see if I can find a photo.
Yeah.
I think that despite a whole lot of tyre smoke, I think the same thing happened after the first time you and I met when I come back from the funeral.
Really?
So Brando sent me a photo, and I'm pretty sure there's a rainbow in the background because it was pissing down that rain.
It was pissing down rain. I remember that. It was the first. Remember, it was my first ever job, first ever Harley Hearst job.
I'll see if I can find it.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'll explain to the listeners. So the first time I ever met Zayden was on a funeral service. It was Zayden's brother-in-law who had passed away battling, and we met at the back of the mortuary.
Yeah, back of here. Yeah,
and it was only yourself and me that were accompanying on the ride for the final ride, and it was piercing down rain, wasn't it?
Must have been later on, but just a little bit of a laugh. That's from the end of my street, blowing the tyre off the back of the Harley. Sorry,
I love it. Yeah, but even that, it's just there's something about that, isn't it? It's just crazy. I remember we were looking at each other and just going, we're going, aren't we? Like, fucking oath we are. We weren't missing that for the world. We are doing that. Yeah.
It was good. I've still got the footage on my computer of that whole ride.
I just remember freaking out, man, because
oh, fuck's sake. Speaking of motorbike footage, I've forgotten for the fifth fucking week. Fuck. Sorry, the pallbearers won't care, but I've been meaning to give Brian the footage of the fucking wild hogs.
Yeah.
And I keep forgetting.
That's right, mate. There's plenty of time.
I looked at that SD card today going,
fucking get on it. That's right. It's coming. It's coming. We'll have it done.
So it's fucking Christmas. Yeah. Looking at me I was just looking at that before because I've got Deadass week 35 in my notes. I can't believe that we're in the 35th week of the year.
Is it really? 35th week?
Week 35.
Wow. Time is flying. But I mean, how much you look back since what? We've been doing this pretty much full time now, like I said, weekly since probably about April. So start of May. How much we've done in the last 3-4 months.
Good though. We've been holding each other to account fairly well.
Definitely. 100%.
Speaking of which, Big Sexy Stories will be out this week.
Yeah, there we go. Something to look forward to.
You guys will be happy. Little bonus episode.
Definitely. Well, this is a great little episode. This is a back-to-back because this one's actually getting aired. This is getting aired tomorrow.
Beautiful.
So people are getting a double dose of it. While we're changing up the dates because I think it's just going to fit better if I have the episodes come out directly after the weekend.
Easy. So, well, doesn't worry me. You're still recording on the same day.
Oh, no, it won't change the recording. I think it's a little bit more, it just stays in tune more with the weekend just gone and then what's coming up on the weekend, just coming up in the week. I think it fits better for the episode.
Beautiful. And a few guests coming up.
We've got the boys from the Lads podcast. They're coming up this week. Going to catch up with them, have a yarn.
They're coming up from Bow Desert.
Yeah. We'll have a yarn with them. I'm excited to catch up with them, have a bit of a beer. Last time we saw them was at a live show. It was I didn't get the chance to catch up with them for much of the time, so it'd be good to have that time with them.
Yeah, absolutely. But,
and then speaking of which, we've got other events coming up too that we're discussing.
We were sorting out that earlier today, so we're trying to work out whether. So you're going to be at the Rocky Live Boxing. I unfortunately will be at a wedding.
Right. Yes.
Down in Harvey Bay, and then we've got the Christmas party coming up.
Christmas party, December 13. Yep. That's going to be a good one.
It's a Big Rock. Sorry.
Yes.
Big Rock or Black Rock?
Big Rock. What? Oh, we'll work that out.
Yeah. Brian will do the cutaway and then fix it.
But yeah, it's Big Rock Brewing.
Beautiful.
In Rocky there, just on the riverfront. Actually, there's a connection there to Hugh Chant too.
Really?
Channy, yeah. He sent me a message. I've got to get back to him, but there's a connection there too as well. So
yeah, right.
And I've heard that a couple of people are flying up too. I'm going to come up for the party as well, so I'm excited.
That is fantastic. I'm very excited.
Yeah, and we were going to do some little impromptu ones as well that we mentioned.
So we've got 2 trips. So we're going to put it out to the pallbearers.
Yep.
There is 2 things that I really want to do and Brian really wants to do as well. The first one is we're going to do a cemetery tour with Phil Hall because I'm a nerd.
Me too.
And Brian has, I don't know, some job that leads him to fucking cemeteries or something and he's all interested. And
There's a connection there.
Wants to geek out or something.
Is that 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 degrees of separation, whatever you want to call it?
Yes. So I'm going to give Phil some of my relatives from way back in the piece to see if he knows anything about them.
Awesome.
The other one.
This is what I'm really excited about.
It's a little, some people may know that I'm somewhat of a fan of karaoke. There is a karaoke and Korean restaurant opening up where Sizzlers and the Bavarian used to be near Shopping Fair.
Yes.
And I have a life goal, and that is to tip enough tins into Cole that he sings Kenny Rogers.
The Gambler.
And I was thinking about maybe doing Elvis as well. You know,
that would be awesome.
A little less conversation, a little more action.
That's so good.
I reckon that'd be good.
Yeah, and we'll post up the dates.
A little less bark, a little less bark. I forgot the words.
That's what karaoke's there for, mate.
Absolutely.
We'll post them up. We'll post up the dates because it's just going to be an impromptu night. If you want to come along and have a yarn with us and have a bit of a fun night, we're just going to. It's nothing. We're not setting dates, and we're just going to. We'll put a post. Hey, we're going in this week, this night. If you want to come along.
We're going to have beers and karaoke.
Beers and karaoke and Korean barbecue.
Watch Cole just absolutely kill it. We need a token Asian person. If we. This will sound insensitive. If we have anybody that listens that has a strong accent of any kind,
yes,
I would really appreciate you singing Nickelback.
Oh, that would be so good. That would be so good. You know my go-to karaoke songs? One is The Knack, My Sharona.
Really? I thought it'd be Strawberry Kisses by Nikki Webster.
I've seen her on it.
Missing, kissing.
She was checking me out one time on a flight.
Was she?
Yeah, my mum told me.
How old were you?
13.
I reckon my go-tos are either Can't Stop Falling in Love by Elvis Presley.
Oh, that's a good one.
Johnny Cash, Hurt.
Oh, that's a really good one.
Uncle Cracker, Follow Me.
Oh, you got some bangers.
Yeah, well, I don't fuck around.
You know what mine is? Robert Palmer. Doctor.
Give us a little bit.
Doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you.
Oh, actually, I'm all about that. Yeah, that sparked something inside me.
Yeah, it does. It's good. Get you going on it.
Oh, look at that. We could even do Ebony and Ivory.
Oh, fucking
What do you reckon, Brian?
Bloody oath.
Ebony and Ivory live together in perfect harmony, side by side in my cradle. I can't remember the rest of the words.
We might Des and Troy it.
I'm just waiting to hear Cole get up there and be like, tequila.
If anyone else wants to know another little secret of Cole, one of his favourite songs is Safety Dance. so just mention Safety Dance to Cole, and he knows that I was the one that told you.
We got to get him absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna call it. There's 2 ways I like to explain really drunk. One's cunted. And the other one's smacked. We need to get him somewhere between the two.
Between both.
Yeah, we don't want him
medium.
Yeah, we don't want him non-verbal.
Yes.
But we want him getting there.
Definitely, 100%.
We want him to have the pasta pot beside the bed.
Oh, far out. So yeah, there's gonna be some things coming up.
Laughs.
Yeah, just have a bit of an impromptu nights with the pallbearers. That's what I'm keen for.
Yeah, so if you're interested in either of those events,
Keep an eye out on the socials, the Facebook
Keep an eye
page
out on the socials or post on the Deadass page so we can get a bit of a gauge of people who are interested. And
we might have to pre-book.
Yeah, we'll have to pre-book with Phil.
Yeah.
He's a busy man.
He will be. Yeah, definitely. And I don't know what the go is the Korean barbecue, but I'll find out. So if we need to pre-book it, we'll pre-book it. But yeah, that's pretty much it, mate. I mean, on other notes too, Gus doesn't know this yet, but we're going to commission him to look after some
some merch.
Some merch.
You guys have absolutely peppered.
Yes,
peppered us.
Peppered us. So I'm absolutely stoked to get that out. We'll have that ready to go. ASAP. As soon as we get the design done up, we'll show it to you. We'll put it on pre-sale. We'll open up the pre-sale for a week. So give you plenty of time to get in and pre-order it. It's going to be kid sizes up through to adults, singlets and shirts getting ready for summer.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And on that other note too, there will be some Coal Cremation Guy shirts as well too.
Yes, we're not leaving the big fella.
No, yeah, definitely. You guys have been asking and we are providing.
I was thinking is the perfect design for Cole. Those of you on YouTube will see that. It'll be him. Sitting on a chair with his legs spread, looking a little bit defeated with a durry in his mouth.
Yeah, I'm going to get a photo of him sitting down at the mortuary in the morning with his legs crossed over like this, watching porn stars, smoking a cigarette and having his fast lane drive-through coffee, sitting there like this on his stool.
I love Twisty on the weekend. When there was an armed assailant running around Rocky's eye, fucking hell. Went into Macca's, can't do coffee, they shut down. Went over to Banju's, can't do coffee because they fucking shut there too. Can you just shoot the cunt so I can get a coffee? It looked early too. It would have been 4 o'clock in the morning. He would have been
in a lot of pain, mate, I tell you.
I reckon he would have been looking at it going, can you stop being a crackhead for 5 minutes so I can get a cup of Joe in me?
Yes, I can have some fucking coffee. Oh, God. Mate, got any plans for us this week? You're going to Stradbroke, aren't you?
Yep, going to Stradbroke this week, and then coming up, got a wedding on Saturday and then Father's Day on Sunday.
Yeah.
So
there's a bit of going on.
Yeah, shout out to everybody on Sunday. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Yes,
and some
definitely.
Good memories are made.
Bloody oath. And I'd love to see some Father's Day gifts and all the bits and pieces in the Deadass community page on Sunday as well. That would be awesome.
Absolutely.
Share the love of Father's Day and everything about it. But yeah, just once again, I just want to give a massive shout out to the people who've started subscribing to the YouTube channel. If you don't know what it is, it's at the Deadass Podcast on YouTube, and people who are joining the Deadass community on Facebook as well. Thank you so much. It all means the world to us. It keeps us accountable. It keeps us motivated, and we are absolutely pumped for the rest of this year. And we'll keep bringing those content. Look forward to the big sexy stories. I have got started making the first one of the eulogy series as well. So that's where we'll share people's eulogies, stories of their life, ourselves, past or present. And that's pretty much everything I've got to wrap up this week, mate. What about yourself?
That's pretty much me as well. I'm just going to be doing a bit of prep, and I got a busy work week this week, so just trying to get everything sorted, and then we'll be ready to go. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful week.
Yes,
and I guess what do we say here, Ryan?
Love you, see you,
bye.